What's happening, kinfolk? Welcome back to the channel. Knuckles TV. Knuckles coming at you. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a couple things off of the Road Glide and try to make it a little bit sleeker. Alright, kinfolk. So as you can tell, I got the trunk on the Road Glide. So for those of you that don't know, this is my 2019 Road Glide Special, and I added the trunk to it extra because your boy's got to have a trunk, man. On my Ultra, I had the trunk, and so I love the trunk space. But the only thing is, you know, I ordered the black luggage rack, black brackets to mount it, but some reason forgot about the latches and the hinges, so they're chrome. So I'm gonna be changing those out. So that'll be another video, so make sure y'all stay tuned to that, man. But super excited about the trunk. It's a regular full-size trunk. I didn't get the razor pack because it's too small, and whenever I go out and about, man, especially when I go to work, I end up putting my helmet in here. So if you get the razor pack, you definitely can't do that. So but yeah, I ended up getting the liner as well that falls in here. So the liner is extra. So, and then this little rubber mat. So pretty cool, man. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna remove this ugly ass reflector on the forks, getting rid of that, and then we're gonna come back here to the back and get rid of this little reflector here, because that's ugly as hell too. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my wife. Oh God! Oh gosh! I'm gonna have my wife come in, man, and put some black vinyl over this reflector here to give it a blacked out look. I'm gonna try to have her do it here as well and get rid of this chrome. That way that'll be gone too. So, you know, the whole purpose of getting the special, man, is everything's blacked out on it. So I want to continue the theme with the blacked out theme. So I'm definitely, like I said, gonna get rid of this stuff, put some chrome on, put some black hinges and latches on there. Eventually I'll put black latches here. This is gonna be fully black on the hinge here too. So those will be other videos. But like I said, today what we're gonna do is get rid of the reflectors and try to put some vinyl over this reflector here. So let's get after it. I got my little helper over there, Babushka. He's my mechanic, so I'm gonna let him do the hard work because your boy's wearing his Dixie and don't want to get it dirty. All right, kinfolk, so what we're gonna do is Bubba's gonna go ahead and get, we got a heat gun. So he's gonna use the heat gun to heat up the reflectors. And if you end up doing this, don't get too close to it with the heat gun, man. Especially if you got it set on high, because you don't want to bubble the paint. And so I'm gonna have him do that, and then we're gonna pull it off and see how clean it comes off, and then we'll definitely have to clean it up a little bit. So let's get to it. So you're gonna start off, like I said, just heating it up, man, because all it is held on with double-sided tape. So you want to get it all heated up and get it pulled off of there. So I'll let him get started to do. I'll let him finish doing that, and we'll stay here for the process. Alright, kinfolk, he ended up using the, it got a little hot, started to bubble up, so it didn't mess up the paint or anything, but we ended up using the fishing string, man, to get behind it because it was starting to get too hot to touch. So, and then just wiggled it down some, pulled it away, and came right off the fork. So we're gonna have to do a little cleaning up on it, but I'm gonna let him go ahead and knock out the other side, and then we'll get started. I'll show y'all what it looks like, finished product. Here's what it looks like, finished product. Nice, clean, sleek look, y'all. So there you go. That's the first little cheap mod, I guess. It's not really a mod, but you know, to make the bike look a lot cleaner. All right, let's move to the back. All right, kinfolk, so for this one, what we gotta do is actually take this whole bracket off. that holds your blinker set on. So the bolts are back. You gotta go up underneath the fender, come back, take this bolt and that bolt or nut off, and then that whole assembly will come off, and then we'll remove, because this is actually bolted to the back of this. So just get you a little ratchet wrench or a regular wrench and get up underneath there and take them off. So Bubba finally got them off. They were a booger, huh Bubba? And as a 1/2 inch, we ended up going with a 1/4 inch ratchet and a 1/2 inch socket. The ratchet wrenches couldn't reach up in there as far as, I guess, the curve Bubba said. So, and it's a little tight in there, man, in between. You gotta get your hand in between the tire and the fender. Was it fun? He's pissed off already. And they have red Loctite on there, man. So yeah, it's definitely tight on there. So if you do this, it's gonna be a little booger to get off, but you'll be able to get it. So let's go ahead and pull that off, Bubba. Just take that right out of there. And all right, Kinfolk, I just put a tank top right here, a little rag or whatever, just so it doesn't scratch up the paint. And Bubba's gonna make sure he holds this when he goes to take it off. And
they're ready for a T27.
Is it a T27?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
T25.
No, I'll get the T27. It's over here. Hang on. All right, so it's gonna be a T27. Just take them jokers off. Make sure you put your rubber boot back on. Wires there. All right, so Bubba's gonna putting blue Loctite on the bolts and try and getting them bolted back in. Yeah, because they go in at an angle, Bubba. Well, there you go, Kinfolk. Reflector removed. So just gotta put the license plate back on it, and that gives it so much better. So it gives it such a, what the fuck, it's a cleaner look, y'all. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, like I said, man, this trunk, it automatically comes with the license plate bracket. So, sucks because, I mean, you can see it hanging down, but I don't know, maybe I'll put a decal on there that says Knuckles TV or some bullshit. But there's the second thing we were doing. First thing, second thing, now it's time for my wife to get on this stuff here. So we'll get back with y'all. All right, Kinfolk, so we ended up not doing the reflector, putting the vinyl over the reflector. So I'm just gonna end up getting all black latches and hinges for that. So we skipped that part, man, but I got a lot more stuff coming up. I got a lot more stuff coming up for the Road Glide, man. So I've got exhaust coming. I've got the mid-frame air deflectors, I think is what they're called. So, and then, you know, of course, I got to do some grips and all that good stuff. But things coming up for sure is the exhaust and those mid-frame air deflectors. So if you're interested in that stuff, man, and you want to check it out, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit that like and share the videos, man. That would help me out a lot. So that's it, Kinfolk. Until next time. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you come back for the next ones. So much love, much respect. Knuckles out.